Put your goatees together for, let's do it.
Give it up for Sandeep and Jake and everyone. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. It was raining. It's for a good cause. We are very grateful to have you all here. Let's get into it. It's around Valentine's Day, so I figured it'd be appropriate for me to talk about love. And I think a lot of us like to think of love as this like kind of like sweet and simple concept, especially at this time of year, you know, Black History Month. But for a true romantic, they know that love is more complex. It's messy, it's simple, it's beautiful, it's ugly, it's euphoric but painful. It's complex. Like how I used to love living in a dangerous neighborhood. My wife and I, we moved here 8 months ago from Chicago after spending the last 6 years in my favorite place on earth, the neighborhood of Rogers Park. Oh my God, that place is amazing. It is 10 minutes from the lake, and it's got such good food because the community is so diverse. It's queer as fuck. There's a leather museum in Rogers Park that's dedicated to the history of leather in the queer community. You understand this? It's leftist as all hell. It's incredible. And my favorite part about Rogers Park, the local serial killer. Oh man. I moved to Rogers Park, and like a few months later, this guy went on a public shooting spree, killing multiple people repeatedly. And local news was freaking out. They were constantly giving updates on it. The cops were trying to reassure people. They even got the gun that the guy used, but they never got the guy. So you may be wondering, why did I continue to live there for 5 more years? Well, for 2 very simple reasons. Number 1, he kept my rent low. I'm gonna say it. It is what it is. And number 2, more importantly, he was only killing white guys. So you know, I can say some of y'all might be a little uncomfortable with that. But go with me on this, all right? Imagine all these just like beautiful melanated folks walking down the street, having a good time because all the white people are inside. You know, we see each other across the street and we're like, hey, you know, oh, no, not us. It was really nice, man. Some of you are still uncomfortable, and I see it's mainly the white guys. That's okay. Let me give you some facts, because you guys love those. This guy, he only killed 3 people. So it's quite literally the minimum number required to be a serial killer, and also the minimum number to reduce gentrification. All right? So he's kind of doing a lot. And historically, if you look at the history of serial killers, most of their victims were black and brown men and women. So one could say this guy was kind of like the Robin Hood of serial killers, you know? He was killing the whites to keep the rent poor. I don't know. I just have a lot of love for him because he was like my Mario before Luigi, you know? You guys get it? Oh, man. Speaking of love, though, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about my wife. We've been married for 4 years, together for 9, and it has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. It really has. It's challenged me also to grow in ways that I never could have anticipated. Like, in particular, we are in an interracial couple. I am brown, and apparent. And she is black, which I only mentioned her race for 3 reasons. 1, because she was also safe back in Rogers Park. I promise I wouldn't do that to my partner. Number 2, because I know you all heard me say interracial, and you probably assumed I was dating a white woman named Carly. I understand. It's common for the demographic. I get it. But number 3, and this is important for you all here, it's actually something I want to discuss. Sometimes my wife calls me the N-word. Now, she can do that, okay? She's allowed to do that. I just don't know what she means by it, okay? My community has never repurposed a word like that, you know? I don't go over to like Sandeep and be like, yo, what's good, my terrorist? Doesn't work. I even try it with a soft R, terrorist. It doesn't work. It's not cool. I don't know. So what I've had to do, what I've had to lock in on myself, is use context to understand what she means by it. So like, the first time I surprised her with dinner after she had a really, really long day at work, she was like, "Oh, baby, that's why you're mine." There, I knew it was good, okay? Context tells me so. And on the other hand, this one time I fucked up her twist out. And I should have known by how white this audience was, that reference would go over your heads. And that's fine, that's fine. Just know that it's a really complicated hairstyle, okay? And so I was called that word and many other X words. And so to finally just like clear all the confusion about it, I asked her if she could record herself saying the F word. And then I was gonna play it back for you all and we could kind of figure out what she means by it. Is that all right with you guys? You guys are okay with that? Okay.
Oh, so y'all N-word translators, huh? You're sick. I'm not gonna say that on camera.
That's what she said? And so actually my wife is in the audience here tonight. And I just want to say, I'm so sorry the way this audience tokenized you. That was really not okay, and I would never do that to you, because I'm your partner. Say it with me, partner. Speaking of love, though, I don't know, there is someone I do struggle to love. It's myself. It's truly someone I have a challenge with, and I know that's so hard to believe because I seem perfect. But I do. You know, your boy's majorly depressed. And it's not even me being hyperbolic when I say that. That's my official diagnosis. Major depressive disorder. And I feel like some people can just tell, though, when they meet me. Like someone once gave me a compliment about my wife where they were like, "Man, she's got like real widow energy." No, not like a recent widow, but like you've been dead for a while and she's like over it, on the other side of it, accomplished. It's the last time I introduced my therapist to my wife. But widow energy, no, I get it. I understand it because she loves herself and she's very self-assured in that. And that is something I'm so jealous of. It really is. Because like while her brain most of the time is telling her to love life and just like be appreciative of who she is, the most common thought that goes through my head most repeatedly is like, "Hey, you know what you're forgetting to do right now? Maybe kill yourself." But don't worry. I can't. I mean, I won't. Okay, I won't. And y'all don't. All right. And I'm not saying that I couldn't. Okay, I could. Trust me, I could. But nobody should, and not that I would. But I'm just saying I shan't because I can't. Like I can't, you know. I've had to learn from it, and I've had to learn from my wife, from my friends. Fuck, even from the Raj Parsio killer. It just helped me gain perspective. Because for me, my depression, it feels like I'm in a fishbowl. And I'm forgetting that I actually exist in the ocean. So what am I going to do? Host my own fish fry? Have my widow fish wife serve y'all tartar sauce? And she'd be great at it. She'd do a really good job. Like she's been preparing for it somehow. I don't know. But that also means that I would never find out who was killing that invasive species of whitefish in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? All these mysteries are getting unsolved. This illusion's getting away from me, so I'm sorry. I'll just get to the point that I was trying to say, is that we just got to keep swimming. Really, we just got to keep swimming. Love yourselves. Happy Valentine's Day. That's my set. I'm going to see that. Oh, thank you. Time to roll. Please, roll for it. You get to roll for it. Ooh, 13. Lucky. Drunk. Just drunk. Is it drunk being? Who wrote down drunk? It's okay. Drunk history, right? That was kind of the vibe. Drunk library. Oh my God. How do you know? In my life, I've been at a crossroads where it's like, what if I go back to school? What if I become a librarian? I've really been thinking about it. Go back to graduate school for library and informatics sciences. I've been doing some research. And it just feels like a way right now under this current existence that we're having is like, I'm just fucking craving community. I'm like, where can we all gather? Where can we all get together? And so I've been working out at the YMCA, all right? That's where we go. And I've been frequenting the library because I fucking love the library. It's a place that is so kind and so giving to a lot of people. Back in Chicago, I would go to the Rogers Park Library all the fucking time. And yes, there are quite a few characters at the library. I went to the Santa Monica Library, and a homie was watching anime in full blast in the open area. No headphones, which that is what I thought was more rude, because you're still supposed to be quiet in the library. But the fact that he was cleaning his toes at the same time didn't bother me as much. It's a melting pot, okay? And we need the library to see the full range of human existence. How else are you gonna course correct somebody who might think that Luigi was wrong? You know, you gotta be there in that space. Support your library, and if you can, be drunk there. It sounds like a good time. That's my set. I'm the Suda. Thank you guys so much.